Providence Ministries makes a difference every day by feeding, clothing, and housing the needy in our local community. Last year, their program served up more than 75,000 meals, 2/3 of those going to seniors or children. Here to talk about their different programs and give details on two of them is Karen Blanchard, Executive Director. She's joined by Ralph Webb, Head Chef at Kate's Kitchen and Foodworks, and Virginia Constant, Holyoke Career Closet Coordinator. Thank you so much for joining me today. So we're going to start with you, Karen. Providence Ministries has been around, you said, since 1980.
1980, really over 30 years we've been around. We were started first by the Sisters of Providence. They saw a need within the community, and they started Kate's Kitchen, which is our feeding program for anybody in need. There's a no questions asked policy.
Nice. So we're going to get into that in a few minutes,
Sure.
but also, so besides Kate's Kitchen and the fooding aspect, there's also the clothing and the housing aspect.
Right. We basically do basic needs: feed, clothe, and house the poor of the greater Holyoke community. That's our mission. And it's a very simple mission, but it's a very important mission too, because there's so many people out there that are either very, hungry or homeless or in need of proper clothing. So we're really there to just help out with those basic needs.
How important, as the weather gets colder, as we move into the winter months, how important is it for people to realize there's people out there that actually don't have the food and clothing and housing that they need?
Yeah, I can't tell you how many children come into Kate's Kitchen for a meal, so they're hungry, but then they're also coming and they're just in shorts and flip-flops in a flimsy coat, and it's 30 degrees outside. So we really try to help clothe them and make sure they get the proper clothing, and it's very, very important. It's very sad to see what comes through the door, that they're just not getting their basic needs met.
Talk about the two housing options, the Broderick House and the Loreto House. Right. What do they do?
Loreto House, named after Sister Mary Loreto, is our transitional housing site for homeless men. So the men can come in. It's not just that you come in and you leave for the day. You get to stay up to 2 years at our and you get case management, and you get all the help you need to try to, we like to call it a hand up, not a handout, okay? Really get them, trying to find jobs, go back to school, just get them, stable and back out and be successful in society. Our Broderick House is our SRO program, single room occupancy. That has 24 units, and basically it's low income, safe, sober, low income housing for those within the community.
All right, so we've got housing covered. Moving on, we're going to be talking about food. You got to fill the belly too.
Right.
So talk about Kate's Kitchen and what you guys provide. 75,000 meals. Yeah, that's a lot.
It's a no questions asked. On average, anywhere between 100 and 180 people a day come through our doors, all shapes, sizes, and all colors, and again, a lot of elderly and a lot of children. And again, we really do put out a nutritious meal every day. They get a protein, a carbohydrate, and a starch. And if we have what we have comes in the door, fresh fruits and vegetables. If we get them, they get them that day. So I mean, it's quite a well balanced meal. And
now, something brand new that just started is Foodworks. Has to do with the food side, but it seems like it's even more than just giving somebody a healthy meal.
Right. The Foodworks is basically a training and an education program for a person that has difficulties and things that might not be able to find them a job otherwise. What we're trying to do is run a 12-week program, basic nutrition, basic knife skills, basic cooking skills, and a large emphasis on the sanitation. So we're going to try to give every one of them a ServSafe certificate if they pass the test by the time they graduate. And because in Massachusetts, every place needs one person on every shift with a ServSafe certificate, we're hoping that will get them in the door to be able to find them employment. I have one student, we just started a pilot program back in September, and I have one student that had started to work already, and we should find out either today or tomorrow whether they passed the ServSafe exam or not. So, and we have another, because again, right now it's just a starting program. I have 4 more students that I'm working with right now, and then after the first of the year, we will start another class. But hopefully, once we get some other grants and grant money, we're going to try to get a bigger space to work with. Right now, we're just working with limited space.
What is it like for these people that would struggle in maybe any other type of educational setting, but here they're kind of able to further, and not just the education part, but also a career, get a job out of this? What does this mean for them?
Well, again, I think that really does build their self-esteem. And again, we are feeding people. So they're out of the dining room, they're part of the thing, they're out on the dining room, they're seeing the people they're feeding. And these are people they know, and these are people that they've known in the city, that they come from the same place, basically. So, in fact, I got most of my applicants so far have come through Kate's Kitchen, all right? So they know the people, so they feel good about feeding them and seeing them. And I give them a uniform. They have a chef coat. They have a chef pants. We try to get them other things as we go along, the shoes and other things as we go along, to try to get them ready to go to work.
So this is the real deal.
It's the real deal.
All right, so we've got food, we've got housing, and now clothing. I know Providence Ministries has a couple of thrift shops and consignment shops, but Holyoke Career Closet is a little bit different. It kind of adds that extra step specifically for somebody looking or needing help as they're looking for a job in the employment process. Talk about that, Virginia.
Yeah, exactly. So Holyoke Career Closet is a little bit different than Mother Mary's thrift store or Cinderelli's. We provide interview clothing for people who can't afford interview clothing, which helps them, learn what they're supposed to wear if they've never worn professional clothing before. With men, it's teaching them how to tie a tie and that kind of things.
So it's not just for women then, it's for men and women, and you guys have everything in this Holyoke Career Closet?
Yes, we do have everything. And it's great because it's part educational and part, confidence booster also.
What are some of the questions that people will ask, men or women, as they come into the Holyoke Career Closet? They're ready to take that next step in getting that job or nailing that interview. What are some of their concerns or maybe insecurities that they may have about this maybe whole new world for them?
Yeah, I mean, there's everything from, can I wear these, black pants and these brown shoes? Something as simple as that. Or, other concerns that are, much more greater are questions about their resume or cover letter tips. I try and help them wherever I can.
All right, so it's not even just clothing, it's also getting into helping them land that job and even keep that job.
Exactly.
Great. Well, thank you so much for everyone telling us more about Providence Ministries.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.